Reaper here, back with another video. And today I'm just going to be sort of showing you how I farm and what I do to prepare for this Christmas update, and also just sort of how I farm in general. But I've been farming hard lately since the Christmas event is coming, and we need to and we need to be prepared for that. So yeah, don't mind my outfit. It's for something, but I can't tell you guys. So yeah. Okay. So first, I'm going to talk about what you should have ready and what you should have done just before you start farming. That'll help make it easier to farm. So if you want to farm like hard for a couple of hours, you want to have everything set up. So what I would recommend is get like a drink or something before, so you're not getting up to get that. Next, if you have another device, it can be very distracting. If you're really trying to farm, I recommend like not looking back and forth from your phone to your computer. I don't know, maybe I'm just being really strict, but for me it's helpful to just like focus on farming if I really want to get some diamonds, and then usually I do. So next up, I think it's important to know what you're trying to save up for and have that prepared. So we have the whole Princess Starfrost set. So if you say, oh, I really want this corset, or I want the scepter and cape, or I want the entire set, you should add that up and see how much it's going to be. So once you found what you personally want, then you should write that down somewhere so you have the goal. I think that personally really helps, and it helps remind you, hey, this is what you're trying to get. Don't get sidetracked. Let's save up for this first. And it just shows you the prices of everything and what you want. Alright, so I think I've spent far too long explaining what you need to have set up before farming, so let's just jump right into the farming. So I'm just going to go through my routine a couple of times, and if I want to point anything out, I will. But yeah, I think farming, it really depends on the person. You can make sort of your own route and routine based on what you like and based on what you think you can be most efficient on and what works best for you. Okay, so now that I've finished, Now that I've finished my farming routine, this is what I do, and I think it's extremely helpful. I will give all credits to Little Kitten for showing me this trick. They're awesome. You should go subscribe to them. They're really underrated. But anyways, what you do is I teleport to Royal High New Campus again, even though I am already there. And I wait for it to load. And now once I've respawned, I'm just going to teleport to the new campus again, and it will take me to a new server where I don't have to wait for the diamonds to respawn, and I can just start farming again. Alright, now I'm going to cover boredom, because obviously flying around a map doing the same thing, collecting diamonds, isn't going to be that fun. I mean, it's just not. So people like to do things while they're farming. Now, I think also what you watch is really important, because if you watch something that's really like consuming and needs a lot of effort to watch it, then you could get distracted and just totally forget that you're farming. So I recommend watching is something sort of mindless, something you don't need a lot of focus to watch, but it's still enough to like entertain you while you're farming so that you don't get bored. So some things I watch are like compilations of things, or people more talking about a topic than showing something, because I can listen to them without having to give my full concentration to watching that video. I also watch like a lot of Mariah Elizabeth things, because Again, I don't need to give too much focus for that to still understand what's happening. I also like to watch lots of Once Upon a Time videos, Once Upon a Time episodes, and I will occasionally watch Stranger Things episodes. Now, I wouldn't recommend this normally, but I have seen both of those shows already, so if I'm watching it, I already have a pretty good idea of what's going on, so I'm not as focused on it or consumed by it because I already know what's going to happen and I already have a good idea of what's going on, so I don't need to give my full attention to that because I've already given my full attention to it, so I know what's going on. All right. So now here are some tips on setting goals because I know sometimes if you're just farming, you're like, well, what am I going to stop? What do I want to go till? And I think sometimes if you set that goal, you're more motivated to get to that goal. So some examples of a goal can be saying, I'm going to work till this time, or I'm going to say, I'm going to farm till 50K. Another thing that you can do, and let me switch to calculator. Okay, I'm in the calculator now. And here is what I'd recommend if you're saving up for a seasonal item. So say it's the Halloween event, and oh no, I didn't save up, and I want to get the Shadow Empress set. So I already have it calculated. The Shadow Empress set is 123,000 diamonds altogether, and I believe the Halloween event was for, well, 31 days. Yeah, because 31 days in October. So I would divide by 31 days, and then I would see what that equals. Now that's a messy number. That is a very messy number. But if we round, that would be about 3,968 diamonds. So that would be saying that for every day in the Halloween event, if you get around 4,000 diamonds, you will have enough to get the set. So if you really don't want to work hard and you want to have like an amount to get each day and you want to know you'll make it on time, just divide the amount of the things you want by the number of days you have to get it, and that'll be how much you need to get each day. So yeah, these are all my tips for saving up for the the holiday event. Um, of course, you could use this for stuff besides this event, but this is the event coming up. So I wanted to make a video on it since I have been farming hard lately to save up for these items, and I thought I'd pass along some of my tips. So yeah, guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below for more. I'll see you all next time. Bye, honey bears!